So I can't wait to do that. Guess who I found on the road? She was lost. Thank God.
Came down, she would have even seen me.
So I didn't even do an intro for this video, but anyways, hi guys. Today my friends and I are meeting at 12-inch baguettes for a small hangout. The last time we did this was last year, November. It was November. Yeah, so this one is way overdue. I hope we're not the last people. I hope you want to be the last person show. Because Ore said the last person will.
I wanted to get her before you.
Ore said, I was just hoping I was not going to be the last person. Ore said the last person is going to get tacos for everyone. So let's see. So this is the face that we're going to. She's showing us that she's ready to buy her tacos.
For my
Hello.
Hi.
Really? Nice to meet you. I thought
Should I ask you people for the menu?
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Angel and I decided to do switching. Angel's own is not here yet, but I got a baguette and then Angel got a toasty. So we're going to do half. I'll take one half and she'll take the other half. It's like the economy has also affected the size of this, the feeling of this thing, but it's fine. I can't wait for your toasty again. I'll just eat and wait.
We've got
Can't wait for toasty again.
5 minutes ago.
Okay, sure. We both had it. I wish they brought another door.
She drive our around. He loosened and started running around it. I'm not even kidding. It was my brother that even pulled off. But that's not tied with him.
Oh yeah. Okay. So for my own project, I'm not sure. No, I am sure. Right, first off, I think the first one is this YouTube one that I'm doing right now. And I think I already told you guys how the thing just came upon me. It was like the tongue of fire came upon me. I'm like, oh my goodness, I should start this YouTube thing today. So I believe it's this consistent till the end of the year and going forward. I don't know. No, I have the full picture of what God wants to do with you. Basically,
let me let you hold your mic.
Showing the children that you can live a simple life that also pleases Jesus. Anyways, how have you been since last time we saw? We saw each other. November.
It was November.
I'm not sure. But it was this same case, even though it doesn't look the same because they've renovated and all of that. It's really, really nice now. And the case is a good place to come back to because their food is actually really good and the portion size is good, but their prices. So, not that bad, and it's on the mainland.
Yes, you guys. There are a lot of restaurants at this road.
A lot. On this road, I saw one of the places that I was looking at just taking. Is it the grout? Did you see that one?
I saw that thing.
It's opposite, like down. Yeah, but it's not this thing.
A cafe.
No, it's not. It really looks like it's a place from outside. Okay. Just had a black gate, and then you see the grout. That Opada Heaven place.
Yeah.
Opada Boy is on that same street. Opada Boy is even opposite. There's Opada Boy and there's Opada Heaven.
The same food.
And then for Opada Boy, it's like it gives the authentic native like vibe. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Opada Heaven is still giving that same like
this Ogundala. Sounding very.
So our food is here. We got the same thing, Wakanda burger with fries, and then our drinks are on the way. This burger looks really, really good. I hope they should bring gloves though. I saw, we'll ask them for gloves because the last time we ate their burger, thank God we were the only ones in the room because
I think we were done before they came.
yes, we ate it like animals. This is like so. Today's Thursday, so like 3 days after you last saw me. The last time I vlogged my day was on Monday when I went out with my friend in Ikeka. But now today is Thursday and I'm with Chidiogo today.
Yeah.
She's a friend from high school or secondary school. We've not seen each other since last year, November. So once she was available, we made sure that we saw each other. Being intentional about friendships in your adult season. It's not easy, but by the grace of God, we're doing it. Anyway, after this, we went to a bookstore. Like, I was basically what we did the other time. We went to a bookstore after Robin Heights. It was like a 3 minute walk, and we were just walking up and down and reading like little children. So I can't wait to do that after. To any of these songs anyone, I'm happy. He's like,
You just feel like what are your songs
and I used to be obsessed with it. I think back now, like those songs I listened to then, I was speaking up for my life, but I didn't know because I was singing the song.
Do you know
I was obsessed with Juice WRLD, Take Your Call. Take a look at me.
you and that
You guys, I was obsessed with Juice WRLD. I was thinking about drugs. Don't talk about drugs. I didn't know anything about drugs and I'll be singing it, screaming
you know
it.
the best thing, so I stopped listening to. No, I had the whole album. Rema.
I'm not judging.
But that boy.
They're not okay. It's not like this one.
No, so it's like, oh, when I look at you, I'm happy to see you. I thank God for you. Like, I want to spend all this stuff like that. But you know what this?
If you're missing it, what do you mean? I think I have to learn now. As a content that is not caring about people that are looking at me.
I'm not a content.
Well, you know, my I can say it's not even content at this point. Come on. Sorry.
I'm doing it.
In Surrey. And I just wanted to talk to you about this Percy Jackson series, whatever. I was obsessed. We were both obsessed with this series. Like, I think we read everything.
Almost
everything. Even the one about Apollo, the new series that started coming out after. We read every single thing. See the Percy Jackson series here. Like, my secondary school self right now would be shaking to buy all these things again.
Was so prepared in the reports. Let's first lesson this What's it called? Heroes of Olympus.
Oh my gosh, I think that was my favorite series. The one where Percy and Annabelle went to is it that one?
Which one?
When they went to hell. No. When they got stuck.
They were with Apollo then now. What should be the Trials of Apollo?
No.
Was it this one?
When they fell into Tartarus.
Did I read that one?
Yes.
Are you sure?
But we love hey, Chineke, Chidiogo, let's see.
I left Percy Jackson.
I read that book in a new light because, then in secondary school, obviously I knew Jesus, but I didn't have a relationship with Jesus, exactly. Right? But this time, reading that book and seeing what it means to actually suffer for Christ and to serve. She served Julia with her life.
I understood.
Oh my gosh. And the fact that she still had to forgive her. In the second book, she came back.
She covered her face now.
Yes, but she was serving Julia. Julia was sick.
Yes, Julia was sick.
And she stayed in her house
like that. And she even forgave her and baptized her.
The disease was from a contamination.
It was like a heart disease.
No, it was due to all the things she had been doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I say heart disease, it's not like a normal disease.
It didn't even have a name.
He didn't have any name.
Oh my gosh. She had to forgive, serve that person. Hey, being a Christian is not easy. It is not easy. What he calls you to do.
Daniel and David. So that she used to tell Julia bedtime stories now.
Oh yeah, that one just see David as a fine boy.
Honestly, even though then I kind of understood what I was reading because there were scenes where I would stop and I would actually ask myself if I were in her shoes,
what would you do?
Yes,
it was not like me. I was enjoying the romance part.
No, honestly, actually,
let me just tell you the truth.
I used to actually read it very well, try to put myself in her place. Even sometimes now when I'm doing something. And I remember this book. I'm like, if Hadassah were different,
she would complain about her job.
Yes, she would do that. Honestly, I try to, put those people in my shoes and myself in their shoes.
Yeah.
What would I have done?
Hadassah was a daughter of Christ.
To me, she's like a role model kind of.
Yes.
And it was funny because she was like the one with the littlest faith in her family.
And God left her for a reason. He left her for her faith to be built up. He left her to use her for a family all the way in Rome. And even what that family was able to, because Marcus, they got married at the end. Mm-hmm. And Marcus started using his money for the spread of the word. Yeah. Can you imagine? All because of one girl surrendered to what the Lord wanted to use to do with her. Exactly. She knew Jesus. She loved Jesus, but her faith wasn't as strong as her parents. Or her younger sister. Or her older brother.
Because she was born into the faith. She just continued like that.
Exactly.
And that's how a lot of us are, honestly. Until we are faced with trials and tribulations. Yes. That we turn away or we get closer.
Yeah. Everybody needs to read that book. So in my opinion, the name of the series is The Mark of the Lion series by Francine. And the second book is the first one is The Voice in the Wind.
No, Voice in Echo in the Darkness.
Echo in the Darkness. And the last one is Assurance with Us. Yeah. So still talking about the books. Chidiago, what is it?
I was like that in times where I feel like I don't have a purpose, I just think about Hadassah because she too, when all her family died, she didn't understand why she was the only one that survived since she was the one with the littlest of faith among all of them. So it just reminds me always, especially that verse that Francine River likes to use, Jeremiah 29:11, that for I have a plan for you, a plan to prosper, not to harm you.
In the future.
Yeah, that's like the only Bible verse I know.
It's Karen Kingsbury. I used to that verse a lot.
Is it her?
Yeah.
She's one of them. I don't want to. That's like the OG.
In all her books,
everything uses.
That was the only, aside from John 3:16.
Yes.
That was the only Bible verse I knew. Yes. But when Chidiago was talking about the fact that God left only Hadassah, right, and she had less of faith and everything. To people, it might seem like Hadassah didn't have any purpose or she didn't have any calling. But God used her for something. It seems like I'm talking about a real person, but it's fiction, but still. God used her for something extraordinary. And what's really important to God is the souls that you're winning, the people that you're speaking to about Christ, how you are loving people like Christ. And Hadassah excelled in all of that. It's not like she did it by her own strength or anything. She had times where she stumbled. She had times where she cried out to God, asking for help. Like how she,
Especially
how
when
can I
the
forgive
lion
Julia?
stuff. Yeah, when that lion stuff
It hit me.
happened.
How can I forgive this girl that threw me into the lion's den
Even Marcos.
and didn't care about me? How
Even
can
Marcos.
She even said things insecure because of the scars and everything.
Yeah, that she covered
A
that.
lot of things she was going through. A lot. But one thing I realized and one thing I need to start taking, like, practicing in my own life as well is that God's plan will still prevail and God's plan is still the best. He didn't look at like it at the time when she was taking care of Julia. She didn't know that God would still restore her and Marcus's relationship. She didn't know it would end up like they would end up together. True. She still loved him so much, but then she would rather let that relationship die than compromise the values that the Lord, prioritizes and everything. So read that book. So we've come to the end of our about
Our house.
Chidioba, how was today for you?
It was beautiful, as usual.
Today was really nice for me as well. Yeah. But yeah, Chidioba is about to go to our house. I don't know when next. No, I'll probably see her later this year. By God's grace.
I'm really cool.
I'll see her later this year by God's grace. So we'll probably meet again then.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice having you on my room. We're waiting for her Uber and then me, I'm on my way. I'm tired. Bye guys.